G'day viewers, well this is mainly a video request for oldtime40s. He was interested in seeing my radio setup I got. Well, this is my low powered radio station. It's just a car cigarette lighter type FM transmitter. Only works between, I think it goes from 87.7 all the way up to 88.9, so just works on the lower end of the dial, the band. I've just made an in-house power adapter using a 12 volt power supply from a old boom box that I could never fix up. Had one of the audio integrated circuits in it played up. It was a common fault apparently, so I just kept the rest of the parts and I just repurposed the power supply out of it. What I've done, I just tapped off the 12 volt winding off a transformer. I've had to be modified a bit so I can get just good proper DC out of it. So I use Xena diodes, and there's little tantalum oxide capacitors for filtration. It's got a 240 volt fuse on the primary side. So I've also modified it and put an extra I put a bipolar electrolytic filter capacitor just to help smooth off excess ripple current. And on its DC output I put just a cigarette lighter socket from a car, so I could just put it all into a little enclosure which is just a CD spindle. Just plug this straight into the top of it and that's it. Put an antenna on the there's just a copper disc in the back of this as an antenna. That actually worked for I think I had about 300 or 400 meter radius. There's yeah, I got good reception, so I put this on it and got a little bit more out of it. So it's a pretty powerful little transmitter. You can either plug a USB flash drive into it with MP3s and play it through that, and just play, pause, skip. It's also got volume. You can adjust the volume on it so it doesn't over modulate and distort on your when you receive it. Because if you have this thing turned up too much, it'll start clipping and over modulating the signal. So I just use this. This also has an audio input as well. So I just use this. And that just plugs into my AV receiver, which is plugged into my computer, and I can just listen to online radio. Plug this into it and just use any old radio, portable FM radio around my property, and just listen to it through that. Also got an AM radio station here. It's just an ITX kit, 2 valve AM radio station. Very low power, only works around the house. Uses a 1R5 as the audio amp, and the 1T4 which is a mixer oscillator, and your tuning capacitor which tunes the whole dial. So yeah, it works best on 990, so in the middle of the dial is where it's best performance. It's got the best possible, the furthest reach. I think it's about 30 or 40 meter radius, so it's not too powerful, but it's still pretty good. I'm using one of these as its antenna, just an AM loop antenna. Just works pretty good with this. It doesn't work on this big shortwave antenna I've got. It's not hasn't got a proper circuitry to support that, or a trimmer capacitor to adjust it for that. So I do use this for my shortwave reception, and I can use it to boost this transmitter. So I'll set it up and put some signal into it. Or even better yet, I'll get my AM radio outside. I got a car radio I showed in the previous video. I'll get that going. I'll plug a radio into this with some other stations that I don't get in AM, just to prove that this can actually be received on a sensitive car radio. So yeah, I'll show you my setup outside here. This is my shortwave antenna extension. Goes through out to a car antenna which is going up to a mast. I'll show you that soon. Okay, that's my antenna I'm using. A TV antenna mast. I bolted it into an existing bracket here. There used to be a TV antenna here, which is now shifted to the top of the apex of the house for better reception. I use the existing holes. I made another mast to fit those existing holes in the house, because I'm not going to put any more holes in the house. So yeah, that's my mast. Car antenna. Works pretty good. Okay, this is his radio station here, oldtime40s radio station. Playing a back from an FM transmitter. Got another FM radio going through an AM radio transmitter. And I just demonstrate the range of this little radio station I've got set up. So yeah, then I'll demonstrate it, this one, on my car radio, which I showed in the previous video. Okay viewers, I've got his it's got your radio station here playing on the on your archives, because I can't get your live stream to work. You mustn't have anything broadcasting at the moment, so yeah.
I'll never be the same when day is done. Blank or blue.
That's you on it, my little RTX kit. So let's turn this on.
Oh, if I find one of those songs.
That's my FM radio station. I'm in a caravan with probably pretty bad reception in here, so.
There we go, one thing is done. There we go, perfect. Some Coleman Hawkins when day is done. So we get to listen to that. And getting back, I was at Christmas tree shops and looking at a bunch of random stuff.
There you go, this AM radio is pretty sensitive, so I put this on AM. Let's see how sensitive this radio here is compared to this one. This one here won't pick it up. It's nowhere near as sensitive as that one, so. What closer? We should get some. House is just over there. There's a house over there, so that's probably about, say, 20 metres away. As soon as I get to about here, 25 metres, it starts fading out on this radio, so. Not a bad little kit for it's designed to transmit around the house from AM. Take it back in here, shut that off. Yeah. It's just a very sensitive little radio. Turn that off. I'll walk with this and see how far this goes. Okay, so I've got your radio station playing here. I've got a big shed in the way here. So if it goes somewhere where it's open, I will start to clear up. I could probably walk all the way to hell down there and I'll still pick you up. So I'll get out in the open and see how well it picks up all the way down there. Okay, doors on at least about 200 metres away from the house where my little radio station is. Just hear it. Interfering station. Can't walk back.
I love Coleman Hawkins music along with Django Reinhardt.
Really good here.
Taking a look at the news right now, 8:15. Or excuse me, 9.
So yeah, we get the idea of how powerful this little tiny radio transmitter is. Well, it's not bad for a Part 15 compliant little unit.
Probably hours that 3% Black Friday, Black Thursday. Employees aren't happy about it.
I have not got the antenna outside hooked up to it either. This isn't a little wire inside. There's no external antenna hooked up to it, so it's pretty damn good. Including Target, Macy's, Best Buy, and Kohl's will open at midnight. Anthony Hardwick, a car attendant at Target in Omaha, started a campaign to protest the decision to open at midnight 4 hours earlier than last year. His petition on change.org calls for Target to push its opening to 5 a.m. Friday. The petition has 62,000 signatures as of late Monday. With the midnight open, you're going to cut into a lot of people's family time because you have to rest up if you're going to work overnight, says Hardwick. He says he'll be in bed by 2 or 3 p.m. Pretty good little radio transmitter.
Target spokeswoman Molly Snyder things that
Okay, I'm
we should
back inside the house now.
feel guilty.
Seems to work quite
It's
well.
better to give than to receive. Better to give. Spend your money. Get Christmas decorations.
This is AM.
Presents for everyone. Forget about Thanksgiving.
Got next to the
And
station.
it's kind of sickening. You go to any store these days,
There's a
and
loop antenna.
Thanksgiving is not even mentioned anywhere because they
So, yeah.
can't make any money off it. What could they
Hope
tell
you
you?
enjoyed this and thanks for watching.
Thanksgiving on the